sometimes we make
Real.
mistakes. I'm a real girl. Oh, all this B-roll fodder that you're
I
using
know.
is going to end up
I
using at some
Oh my
point.
gosh.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Crafted Catastrophes. Today we're showing off this amazing 3D printed dollhouse and its tiny furniture. We didn't create the house model, but we did create or make adjustments to some of the furniture pieces that we found.
We will walk you through creating a piece of furniture, and we're also going to show you some tips on resizing the furniture and putting everything together. We didn't make these to scale, but we will link in the description a sizing chart if you're interested.
And the best part? You can print these at home, customize them, and make your own dollhouse. Let's get into it.
Let's start with a house. We found this file on MakerWorld in Bamboo Studio, and we wanted it to be as large as possible, so we scaled it up just a bit, as big as the plates would allow. When you're scaling a print with multiple plates, if you click Control-A on your keyboard to select all, you can scale them all together rather than trying to do individual pieces. And rather than paint, we chose to print everything in the color that we wanted for the house.
Again, this is not to scale, just to our desired size. Some of the pieces had to be cleaned up a little bit, but all in all, the print was great. Gluing this together was a little challenging, trying to hold the pieces together long enough for the glue to dry. We ended up using the accelerator that came with the Starbond glue, but it can discolor the filament, so be careful where you spray if you choose to use this.
Now that the house is done, we need some furniture to put in it. We did find a few pieces that we liked on MakerWorld. With the house being so small, we did have to scale everything down quite a bit to fit. The kitchen cabinet, we measured the wall here so it would fit without covering either of those doorways. And a caliper is a great tool to have for something like this. And putting this together was tough with it being so small.
We could have printed it all in one color and painted the stovetop and the handles, but it's so small, we chose to just print the black pieces. On to the living room. This little couch is great. We scaled it down, just measuring the area under the window. It prints as a single piece, and we decided to print it in the color we wanted rather than paint it since we had the filament.
And next to it, we have an end table, which is perfect for a tiny lamp or a book. And we also wanted a matching chair, so we cut the couch in parts and placed them back together to make the chair. We shouldn't have made the couch and chair so deep, but decided the chair fit in the upper floor, so we decided not to reprint and change.
Speaking of the upper floor, check out this bed. We designed this one in Tinkercad. It's nothing fancy, but it is our design. The bed frame is a table scaled to meet the desired size. The mattress is a square scaled to fit the bed frame with the corners rounded off. The headboard is a preset weave piece. Exporting this as an STL keeps all of the pieces together.
Once your export is pulled into Bamboo Studio, select the items and right-click to split into objects. Deselect and export the bed frame and mattress as single STLs and delete them both from the bed. Control-A to select all and right-click to remerge the headboard so it's not all individual pieces. Now drag and drop the two pieces back onto the plate. To be able to print the mattress in a separate color, you need to change the color. You can just set any color at this point and designate the right one once you're ready to print.
Be sure to flip the bed on its face. We forgot the first time, and it didn't go so well. We also changed the settings to print by objects instead of by layer. This will reduce the number of filament changes, reducing the amount of waste. Slice and print. Choose the correct printer and set the colors. We are using brown for the headboard and the bed frame, and white for the mattress. And every bed needs a blanket.
We also made this in Tinkercad. It was sized according to the printed bed size, so it would just fit right over the mattress. The decoration was a bit tricky to get it thin enough and level with the top. And once you export as an STL and open in Bamboo Studio, you have to flip this on its face as well so you don't have spaghetti issues or require supports. And we did find it necessary to print this on a smooth bed. The first time we printed it, it stuck to the textured bed and crumbled when we tried to take it off.
And now to my favorite part, the front porch. This swing was tricky to print and put together because of the thin pieces. It stuck to me a few times. We had to get the accelerator out again to put it together. These flowers. This was a file that we got from STL Flicks, and we scaled it down to like 5%. Again, the build was a challenge due to the size.
Every adorable house needs a barn. These were all again from Maker World, available for personal use. The barn is printed on 3 plates and had to be assembled, but it was pretty easy. The windows, doors, and roof were printed separately. It wasn't too difficult to assemble. However, the supports on the roof did give me a run for my money. But once I got them cleaned up, easy peasy.
The fence and cows were separate files on Maker World. The fence was scaled down to be the length of the barn side and just above the base of the window. The fence assembly was a really smart design. You use the filament pieces to join them together. We decided to glue them for extra support.
So everything was printed on the bambulab X1 carbon or the P1S with bambulab PLA basic filament. The only issue we had was forgetting to put the bed frame on its face for the first print and then the blanket sticking to the textured plate.
We will link the glue and accelerator in the comments below with the scale sizing chart. So what do you think? Would you print your own dollhouse?
Let us know in the comments what your favorite piece was.
And if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more 3D printing fun.
Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.